going on, everybody? So I just got through watching a little clip on, well, first of all, I'm leaving the gas station, and when you pump gas, they put these little TVs or monitors or whatever, I guess, to occupy the time in which you're pumping the gas. I mean, you're not going to sit at the pump for more than a minute or so, right? But anyway, it tells you the weather, a little bit of news and things that go on in the world. And I just saw a portion that said that Best Buy was about to pull all CDs out of the store, off the shelves completely. Basically because of the digital age, the internet. People have been downloading stuff for how long now? Like ever since the LimeWire days. I don't know if any of you guys remember LimeWire, but LimeWire used to be this software that I think it was like, I don't know if it was archives or torrents or something like that, shared music from albums. You could download albums before they came out, and all for free. Now, mind you, yes, that is against the law, but everyone freaking did it, and it is what it is. It happened. LimeWire is no longer around. Eventually, they caught on to it, shut it down. Then they brought out Frostware, which is similar to LimeWire. Then they shut that down, and then it just got to the point where people just, you said, well, I guess we don't have anywhere else to download music, so we'll just have to suck it up and buy off of iTunes and whatever else. I know there's a couple of other sites you can go to download music, but and I'm pretty sure somewhere deep in the internet you can probably still download music for free, but I know you can for certain music. But anyway, I just found it interesting because I remember it wasn't long ago, like I guess about 4.5, 5 years ago, when Blockbuster Video pretty much filed for bankruptcy. And they shut down all locations. There's no longer a Blockbuster Video, all because of Netflix, video streaming, services like that, Hulu. You get the picture. There's just so many of them. There's more than one. So now there's no way to really physically rent a movie or a video game. And I find that disheartening because I miss the days, on the weekend after a long week, you can just go to Blockbuster Video and rent you a movie or a video game or something to enjoy in your downtime. But it's not like that anymore. I'm not saying I'm against the downloading and the digital age. It is convenient because you don't have to really get up and go get it, which I believe is going to be an issue. I'll get to that in a minute. But I mean, what else what else is gonna get taken over by the internet? There's not much you can't do anymore, that doesn't require the internet. I'm assuming not just Best Buy, but probably other places too that may sell us music. What is it? Walmart, Target, places like that sell music. Eventually they're going to pull their music off of the shelves because people are just downloading music like crazy. And also we have those services like Apple Music and Pandora Premium, where you don't even have to buy these albums anymore. You can just pay a monthly fee of about $9.99. I know that's for Apple Music. I think it's $12.99 for Pandora Premium. You can just pay that fee, download any album you want, and you can listen to whatever song you want off that album or the entire album online and offline as well. And now it's to the point where, we have the MP4 outlets in our car. You just hook that thing up to your phone or your iPod or whatever you have, whatever device you got, and you can just play the music like that, and there's really no reason to get a CD. Now, personally, this doesn't really hurt me too much because, my goodness, I haven't bought a CD in probably well over a decade or so, but I just find it, wow, we finally reached the point that the internet has darn near taking over everything. Pretty soon there's really not going to be a need for anything physical. And it's kind of scary because, you know, they're getting to the point to where you can order your groceries online, but you still have to go pick them up. They'll just be all ready for you to go, you know, once you get there. You just get them and then you go. You know, like I'm assuming maybe park it next to the entrance of the door and just get your stuff, put it in the trunk and bounce, okay? But I believe there's gonna come a point in time to where you can do that type of stuff and they can instantaneously bring it to your doorstep. You know, and you know what? And maybe somewhere they're already doing that. I just know that the internet is really, really making people out of, you know, begin to get out of touch with going out and about. It's bad enough as it is that social media has kind of already made people a little social awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing but texting. There's nothing but messaging. Hardly anybody talks on the phone anymore. And it just seems like this life is becoming more and more muted and isolated. And people are not meant to be isolated. People are meant to be around one another. You know, we're human beings. God told us that it is not good for man to be alone. So going out, getting out and about gives us an opportunity to bond with other spirits, with other souls, or, you know, people. And, you know, create friendships, create relationships, and all of the above. But, you know, you might just meet your wife at Blockbuster Video, but that doesn't, no chance of that now because you can't do it. And I know you know, that's kind of going off of a limb, but you get the picture, okay? But yeah, I just shared that. I'm going to try to find a link stating that Best Buy said that they were going to pull all CDs off of the shelves, because I just saw it on that video, and I don't believe that they will lie about something like that, and it does make sense. I was just waiting on the day that they would do that. And then next is probably going to be DVDs as well. You know, it's very hard to even find a DVD player these days. I remember they used to be expensive. You could probably find a DVD player for like 20 bucks or less now. I remember they were like hundreds of bucks. Blu-ray players as well. You can probably find those for about 20 bucks as well. And if you have a PS4 or something like that, you already have a Blu-ray player. I never really cared for Blu-ray too much. And I'm not really a big movie person either, so. But anyway, chime in down below. Tell me your thoughts. Do you think that the internet is taking over? Do you believe that eventually one day we're just not going to physically do anything and everything is going to be through the internet? It's kind of scary to think about, but it really seems like the direction in which we're headed in. Give me your opinions, thoughts. Let's talk about it. God bless you all. Subscribe to the channel. Talk to y'all later. Peace.